one, and you will be able to go to the memory, to the past life, whatever you need to, whatever you need to go today. 3, 2, and 1, and be there. And I want you to feel everything intense. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1 again, and everything will be in focus. And your emotions will be intense. 3, everything is more clear. 2, you're at this place. And 1, and you feel everything intense. Now tell me, what's going on? Where are you right now?
I'm in a small house. I'm not alone. And there's, I don't know, I feel like there's two things like this, like a table that's like white, or maybe it has white tablecloth, and then the other thing is a different color, like brown or black. But I don't know what it is. It's like something hanging over the table.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weirdest thing. It's like a table on top of a table almost.
And you said that
And
you're not alone in this memory, or
I'm not alone.
you're not alone. Okay. And if you look at your body, can you describe me your feet? What you're wearing on your feet?
Like some soft shoes, like beige or like an off-white with different shades of whitish colors
Mm-hmm.
decorated. It's quite nice, but it feels a bit weird.
Okay. And what are you wearing on your body?
A shawl, like around my
Mm-hmm.
back, my shoulders,
Yes.
like a transparent white. That's the thing that stands out. Other than that, like I guess a dress. I feel like it's blue, quite a bright blue, like kind of like a royal blue, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like one plain color. It's got like different
Okay.
shades.
So you're female, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you feel young or old?
not that old. Maybe I don't know, 30s or 40s, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Do you know your name? How do they call you?
I want to say first that I have brown hair that kind of keeps coming up.
Yes.
Um,
Okay. If you don't get your name, it's okay. We can go on.
yeah,
So you're in this house. How do you feel in this house? What's your emotions? What's your mood?
it's good. I just feel like things are a little bit weird.
Mm-hmm. Weird how?
Um, I feel like these people here, like they've welcomed me, and they're supposed to be familiar to me, but like they speak a different language,
Do you
and I'm
live?
just kind of
Mhm.
observing everything.
Okay, so do you live in this place? That's your home?
No,
No?
that's not my home.
Okay. And what do you think you do in this place?
Eating,
Mm-hmm.
like there's, the table, and there's these people, I'd say maybe between 10 and 20 people.
Yes. Okay, so describe me uh, what's going on. You have this meal with these people. You don't understand. Do you understand conversation or not?
Not really. I'm trying to kind of learn, like hear the pattern of speech. I'm trying to kind of follow that and trying to kind of pick up
Mm-hmm.
um, like a puzzle. No,
Yes.
I don't really understand it, but I'm trying to like understand it from their like facial expressions and, tone of voice, what it might mean.
Do you feel welcomed in this place?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So can you tell me why are you with these people? As if you know, even if you think you're making this up.
Well, they're like, as far as I know, they're like family of my husband.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is your husband with you? Is he around?
He is around, it seems, but maybe he's outside, or I don't know. It's kind of maybe separate from the group. I guess he's maybe outside with like a horse. Can't really. It's not like he's right next to me. The idea is, I guess, for me to get to know these people. Huh. He thinks that I'll learn the language by hanging out uh, with these people.
And what language is this?
I don't know.
And what is your native language?
I have a few languages that I speak. Uh, yeah, we speak a few languages where I come from. Few different ones. I know. I know a few of them
Okay.
because my native language is a bit um, not very common. So I've had to learn the other ones, which is natural to me.
Mm-hmm.
I do learn. I learn it naturally. Language is not really an issue for me.
And where are you from?
I'm from a very different place. I'm from far away.
Mm-hmm.
Far away. It took me months to get here, and my husband has been talking about, what to expect in this place. The tension has been building up. I've been getting excited and kind of seeing, as we came closer, seeing, the different places, so that it wasn't like sudden or anything, but, it's still really new and strange to me. Everything's a bit strange. It strikes me how people have a life here and they have like a community, society, and it's very different from where I come from, but then it's also kind of like this is normal to them. which is interesting.
And do you like this new life?
I miss home.
So are you visiting or you're gonna stay with your husband's family?
I guess I'm gonna stay here now, yeah.
So this is your new home?
Yeah, this is, my daughter has to be raised here
Hmm.
with her family. I don't have much of a family left back home.
And your new home, like what country is this?
Normandy.
I see.
It's
Okay.
in France.
Hmm. Okay. So you have daughter, do you have other children?
I have a son,
Hmm. Daughter and son. Okay.
and I
Yes.
have a daughter. I have two daughters.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have another one. I have a daughter. I'm gonna have another one. I have a son. He's old. He's grown up. Um, but I don't know what happened to him.
Okay, so are you expecting right now another child? You're pregnant?
Yeah, but it's a secret still.
Okay.
I'm 5 months.
And why do you keep this a secret?
I never know what might happen.
I see, just to be safe. Okay,
I kind of want it to be a surprise.
I understand. So let's take you to the next important event that impacted your life in this lifetime. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1, and you're gonna be there, drifting, floating time and space. When I count from 3 to 1, you're gonna be there in the next important event that impacted your life. 3, 2, and 1, and be there. And tell me what's going on.
I feel like it's in the same house. It's
Hmm.
like a little house, like a cabin in the forest. It's so lush here. It's so green, and uh, the ground is not flat, and so you just constantly have to watch your step with all you know, the green and the soil. And
Yes, yes. Okay. And how old are you now?
my age is an enigma.
Hmm.
Nobody knows.
Okay. And do you know your name?
They call me Louise now.
Louise. Okay. So, and how's your life right now? What's going on with you, Louise?
I hold secrets in my heart. I'm never gonna feel connected to this place. No. I'm confiding in someone that, I secretly miss home.
And what is your relationship with your husband?
He's busy. He's not. around that much. I do love him, but I think he doesn't realize it. He's the only reason I'm here.
Do you keep secrets from him too?
Yeah, he doesn't have to know everything.
Okay. So, what's the significance of this memory? What's important is happening right now?
I don't know. I'm just feeling sadness.
Okay.
And I'm kind of letting go. I'm in the forest and I'm kind of letting go, crying with like far away from where people can hear me, just really crying and sobbing.
And what? Okay, tell me what are you crying about?
It's this heartache. I can't connect with this place. I feel torn. I feel it's just hurting me. I want to be home. I want to be back home, but I'm trying, but it's like I don't belong here.
And how long do you live in this place with these
Oh,
people?
I guess like 5 years, and they're telling me that I'm gonna get used to it. I'm gonna like it, but they don't know my place. They don't know, you know. I don't know. It's just a feeling.
Mm-hmm. Feeling
It's
of not,
frustrating.
I understand. Feeling of not belonging. Okay. Just feel this frustration. And where do you feel it?
In my heart.
In your heart. And how is this feeling of not belonging affecting Bonnie in present life?
Feeling that she's different from everybody else and people don't understand her. The things that are normal to her and the things that um, the things that matter, they just have a different view. They just care about different stuff and
And how does it make you feel that you're so different?
lonely, misunderstood, and like there's no purpose to life. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I here?
And what is it preventing you in your lifetime of Bonnie when you feel all this?
I feel stuck.
I
I feel
understand.
trapped. I feel trapped.
But Louise, what about your own children and your husband? You don't feel connection to them too?
My children are okay here. They, grew up with like the other children. Yeah, that gives me hope. That's,
But
good to see. It makes me feel happy. Mm, it makes my husband happy.
But what is your relationship with kids? Is it close or not?
Yeah, yeah, it is close.
Okay, that's good. Okay, let's move to another important event in this lifetime of Louise, where something important happens. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1, and you're gonna be there, drifting, flooring time and space. This is the next important event, and something important happened. 3, 2, and 1, and be there. And tell me what's going on.
I'm outside. Mm,
Yes.
I'm by the castle. I see the sky. There's a horse. I feel like I'm running
Mm-hmm.
and shouting at someone,
Okay.
telling her to come. I'm pretending to be back home, like we're playing this game. And I'm just using my surroundings as a playground to kind of just pretend.
That you're back home in your country.
Yeah, yeah.
And who are you playing with?
Uh, One of my daughters,
Mm-hmm.
she's like 14 maybe.
And how does it make you feel?
Free,
Yeah.
happy.
So you're telling your daughter stories, your memories about your homeland.
I do. I guess she'll never understand, but you know, I do speak my language with her, and
She
but
understands?
it makes me a bit sad that she'll probably never get to see it. It doesn't mean anything to these people here, you know. Like my country, my where I come from, it's just like desert, and it's just like, well, even when they go there, they would want to go back home. What's home to them?
Yes.
But they, I guess they don't understand that this is home to me, and it just has this a vibe, you know, uh,
Yeah. That.
freedom.
Okay, so what else is going on?
My husband's like calling me and like asking me what I'm doing. I guess he realizes that I kind of play. Uh, like this is not just once that I do this
Yes.
from time to time. He's okay with it, you know, but like I'm doing another one of my games. And then so he's asking like about the horse. So who's the horse this time? Is it a camel again? Because I'm pretending that the horse is a camel.
I see. So he understands that you miss your country.
I don't know if he understands the negative. I guess I've turned it into something positive. You know, I've turned that homesickness into pretending,
Mm-hmm.
and it's okay. He's okay with that. You know, it's
Um,
me. I'm never gonna change.
Is it that things get better with getting used to this new home by now? Or you still
I
feel?
have adapted, yeah, to a large extent. You know, this has been my life for a long time now. So yeah,
Hmm.
it's okay. I still miss home, but it's not. I do feel like I belong here. Also, I do have a place here. I do feel like there's something that I came here to do. Maybe, you know, it's not like I have no purpose.
And what things do you came here to do?
And I do feel like I have some kind of political role. I help my husband also, uh,
In,
and some female, like a female touch, you know. I advise him, like, from my point of view,
yes.
the way that I evaluate things. Uh, I'm not the only one that advises him, but
So he listens to you. Your opinion is valuable to him.
he takes it into consideration. It's not like everything I say he follows, but yeah.
Hmm.
Um, he can't decide a lot of times. He has a lot of responsibilities, and so he uh, he does ask around before making decisions.
So, and what is political situation? Like, is it important to you? Like, what's going on?
It's important because it's important to him,
Hmm. Okay.
as like a ruler. So you know, it's important to us as a family.
So your husband has some ruling position. He's in charge of something.
He doesn't see it that way. He sees it as like having a bunch of responsibilities. He's a workaholic. He never, like, it's like he never sleeps, he never rests. He's restless, yeah, he's always thinking.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next important event that impacted your life in this lifetime of Louise. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1 and you'll be there. 3, drifting, floating, time and space to the next important event this lifetime. 2 and 1, and be there and make everything clear and focus and connect to this memory and tell me what's happening.
Um, I don't feel good. I feel like I'm not totally awake. Like I'm lying down and I'm seeing up, but it's like I don't know, like something happened to me. Like maybe I was unconscious. Uh, that's what it kind of feels like I'm not sure.
Uh,
Like
are
I
you
don't feel my body.
are you sick? Do you have some kind of disease?
Don't know what happened.
Hmm.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Uh, there's people around me, like looking at me. I'm outside. Uh, they don't seem to know what happened either. I'm trying to get up now.
Okay, let's rewind a bit and
Yeah.
you will know what happened just before that scene. What happened to you? Why you feel so weak and 3, 2, and 1. And just know, just connect to this knowing part and just know.
I feel like I was standing uh, at a high place in the castle, like standing on a like in a window. Yeah.
Yes.
Like a window without glass, you know? I was
Okay.
standing there looking down, windy, cold. I don't like the cold.
Okay.
I'm sobbing. I'm just sobbing and looking down. I'm so sad.
Why are you so sad?
I can't.
Just tell me why.
I
What's on your
can't be
mind?
happy. I can't be happy.
Tell me why.
My husband's never gonna be happy, and I can't seem to make him happy.
Is it your relationship with your husband or something else is going on?
I feel like the relationship is kind of, he's, I don't know, like he's just moving away from me, and it's he suspects me of having an affair, and it's no use. He just, whatever I tell him, he doesn't trust me.
Hmm. So there's a trust. Did you broke his trust? Or why does he think you have an affair?
I'm, I might not be having an affair, but I do love another man.
Hmm.
I can't help it. I do love the both of them, but my husband's just not, he's like it's like his heart turned hard against me, like he just closed himself off. And it hurts me so much.
And what happens with the other man?
Nothing. He has his life. He has his own family.
I see.
I love him in secret. I mean, he knows, but it's not. I feel.
I understand. So does he love you back? How does he feel about you, this
I
other
know
man?
he used to. I mean, it's like we're friends, but he's a relative of my husband. They're the best friends. And how can I not love him?
Hmm.
He loves him. I love him too. He's a great guy. And I talk to him. I like to talk to him. I like to talk to him.
Okay.
He understands things.
He understands you.
Yeah, he understands things that I guess my husband doesn't understand. I just feel like. And yeah, I do talk to him, but we're not having an affair. But my husband doesn't believe me.
I understand. And how does it make you feel?
Desperate, like it's pointless. Like no matter what I do, and I can't stop loving this other man. And I can't stop loving my husband, even if he
Yes.
doesn't realize that I love him. Doesn't
Yes.
He's never realized it. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why.
And all these feelings, how do they affect? Bonnie in her present life?
That no matter what I say, I mean, it's pointless to talk. It's just pointless to talk if people won't listen. They've made up their mind.
Well, you talk about your husband right now, but you have another man who understands you.
I
I
don't
mean,
tell him that I love him, not in that way.
I understand, but still you can connect on different level, on some degree.
I would have to tell him that I would have to tell him that I feel the way I do. I can't do that. We're just like friends, like brother and sister. It has to stay that way. I can't confide in him about this.
Okay.
I feel like this is my sorrow, my problem, my I can't tell anyone about it. It's my secret. But
And yeah,
if only my husband would like open his heart and if only I could feel that I really, really belong to him. He really wants me.
have you tried talking to your husband, or it's pointless?
I throw myself at him physically, but he thinks that's just the way I do things because I used to be a prostitute. So he thinks that's just the way I roll, but it's not just that. I do desire him.
You desire more close connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's always thinking, always, busy thinking and planning. And it's like there's no place, no time for romance and all of that stuff.
And where do you keep these emotions in your body?
Inside my head,
Inside your head.
inside my shoulders.
And how do you feel? How do you feel it inside your head and your shoulders?
Uh, it's heavy. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Heavy, like you're carrying something heavy, or
Heavy like stone.
like stone.
And it feels like I can't bear the weight anymore.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now let's go back to the scene where you're standing in this top point in this castle, sobbing. So what happens next?
I fall.
Did
I
you?
don't I don't jump. I fall. I'm sobbing. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but like I'm just from standing there with my eyes closed, I guess maybe lose balance or something and I fall.
Okay. And what happens to your body?
I I lose consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened now. I hear voices and I feel the wind, like the air on my face. Uh, and I don't see anything now, but I hear people's voices. I don't know who they are. Like, I guess some Like, I don't know, people that were around, like servants, like farmers, maybe. It's not voices that I know. Uh,
Okay, what's wrong with your body after you, as a result of this fall?
uh, feel like it's quite alright. I do feel like I fell on like a soft place, like
Mm-hmm.
not too hard, not stone or anything. Uh, um, I don't think I was standing so high that I would have.
Okay.
Yeah,
And as the um, after this fall, did something change in your life?
not really. I'm going back home and might have some bruises and I still carry the same grief.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like anyone asked me why did you. I guess they just think that I fell, which is true. I did fall. I don't think anyone saw me or heard me crying, so they don't realize that I was in such a state. Uh, and so it's like, yeah, thank goodness she's okay. Now go back home. Uh, I mean, I do feel the pain from falling, but I'm all right.
Okay. Okay, Luis.
I have my face is a bit thick, bruised.
Okay. So let's go to the last day of your life as Luis. I'm gonna count from 3 to 1, and you're gonna be in the last day of your life. 3, drifting, floating in time and space. To the last day of your life in the body of Luis. 2 and 1, and be there right now. And tell me what's happened to you. What's going on?
Just old, like I'm 70, I
Hmm.
think.
Okay.
I stopped lying about my age. I used to lie about my age, but I stopped doing that. I mean, I'm old now. I used to say that I'm younger. Uh, my daughters are here in the room, and I'm
And
happy.
okay.
I'm a happy old lady, and the relationship with my husband is good now. He finally, started to understand me, and I guess we connected as we got older. Uh,
And
yeah,
what's wrong with your body?
I'm not sure. I'm just a bit sick. Yeah. Um, I'm not sure what it is, but I want some herbal medicine,
Mm-hmm.
like some I don't know, some kind of brew maybe from some plants. What I like about this place is the plants. I found these different plants like medicine, and I started to be quite interested in that. And then, kind of, there's this astrologer that I used to hang out with. Yeah.
So by now you're 70. Did you actually get used to this place, or you still feel this longing?
I guess there's a purpose for me. There's a reason why I came here. And I just kind of see it as this is my life. This life is has different stages, and this is the story of my life that I was born in one place, and then I, you know,
Yes.
experienced some different things, and I brought something from back home to that place, some knowledge, and I
Hmm.
guess vice versa.
Yes. Okay, Luis, take your last breath. And as you're taking this breath, what thoughts do you have in your mind?
Secrets. My husband, I sent him off to get me some medicine and I died. He was gone for a long while. I died in his absence, and I told my daughters some secrets, and I'm dying now with this secret that I kept from him,
What secret is this?
that maybe my daughters, he's not the father.
Hmm.
It makes me sad.
You wanted to tell your husband, but he was absent.
He shouldn't know. I don't think he should know. I don't want to tell him, but I'm dying now with this secret from him, this secret that I kept from him. But I did tell my daughters that
Okay,
their father might be someone else because they deserve to know, but I don't want my husband to know
okay,
because that would just prove to him his suspicions, his ideas about me not being faithful. I mean, it all happened a long time ago, so
okay. Take your last breath in this body and leave this body behind. So you're in spirit form right now. Do you see the light, Luis?
uh, I don't know. I'm just kind of, it's very smooth,
Hmm.
kind of, it's like I'm here, but I'm not here really. And it's like I'm not really Louise anymore.
Yes, you're in
It's
spirit
like,
form. But if you look up, do you see the light of universe coming for you, or beings that could help you to transition to this light?
I feel like I am being cradled,
Hmm.
rocked, taken, and I want to go back home and just see it.
Okay, you're in a spirit form. You can visit your country. Just fly around your country. Look at the landscape that you missed so much from your childhood, from your youth.
I can see now that both landscapes are very beautiful, and I'm grateful for having experienced both. Uh, and I go back home and I see that a lot has changed. There's different people now,
Hmm.
and I'm looking at it and they don't know I'm here. I'm just cherishing.
Okay, cherish this.
Makes me so happy.
Okay, just
Oh, it's
embrace, yeah, embrace this beauty of your land, this feeling of connection that you miss so much. Take this into your heart. And now, Luis, before you go to the light, I want to ask you a few questions. Uh, your spirit is experiencing lifetime. in a different body, in a body of Bonnie. Can you tell me what's the connection between these two lives? Your life and Bonnie.
It was the other way around in this lifetime.
How so?
I was born and raised in not Normandy, but quite close to it. And then I went to live in North Africa for like a few years, and I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. It was so dry, and I like the green. I like this kind of climate here. I don't like the extreme heat and the dryness and the desert. I don't like it.
I see. Okay, so some of the main themes of your life, Louise, was like feeling of not belonging.
Yeah.
So is it something that Bonnie experiences too?
Yeah, I experienced it and I learned the language. And yeah, like Louise, I have a thing for languages. It's easy to learn them.
Okay, so this feeling of not belonging, is it yours, Louise? Does it Bonnie have to feel it?
Yeah, it is part of her life also.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Okay.
But it's not the first time that she's experiencing this.
And why is it important for her to experience this?
To be different,
Mm-hmm.
to have her own path, to not care so much about what other people do. If you feel different, then it's easier to do your own thing and not care about belonging quite so much.
Okay, so another thing was not connecting, with husband and feeling that this burden on her head, on her shoulders, that no matter what she says, it's like doesn't go through to people. Is it something coming from your life?
I don't know, maybe you can rephrase the question. I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay. So in your lifetime, you experienced this grief
Yeah.
uh, in your relationship with your husband, that he didn't understand you, and is it like something of the same going around in Bunny's life? Is there some sort of connection?
Not really. I think it was the message to my soul is really it was his mistake because I was the husband, and it was his mistake to close himself off like that, and he caused a lot of grief,
Hmm.
uh, thinking that she didn't love him and she wasn't faithful, and she just put so much effort into trying to prove the opposite, and he was just being depressed for no reason,
Okay.
closing himself off.
So, and Luis, you kept secret from your husband that your daughter's not his. So do you want to say, as like you're in a spirit form right now, do you want to say something to your husband? Maybe do you want to ask for forgiveness, or how do you feel about this? That was last thought on your mind.
Yeah, it's been dealt with already,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been accepted that uh, there were situations. It's all good. He loved him, and so did I. I mean, it's the same. We're the same soul, and I couldn't help but love the way that he did. So it's all good.
Okay. So, do you have any advice or any messages for Bunny? You can see her life right now from the point of spirit.
Don't close yourself off, because this might cause a lot of hurt in people. She closes herself off uh, as a kind of a protective measure, I guess. And yeah, she doesn't realize that this might be hurting people that are trying to come close to her.
Is it what happened in your life, Louise?
Well, it is what happened to me, yeah.
Yes. So it's some
So I know
similarity.
this pain. I know the pain.
Yes.
And I know that he was closing himself off
Okay.
because he didn't believe that I really loved him.
So it's important message for Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Louise. You can go to the light, continue your journey, and may the light of universe always be with you. Closing this scene. So this lifetime is over, and with the death of this body, nothing will affect Bunny anymore. Whatever was connection, if it was negative.